don't know if I should do this song or should I do this song. Alright, so the live stream is up and running. Hello. What's up, y'all? It's the Macism. Doing a little late night stream. It's going on midnight. No real 2K22 news. I was going to invite my cousin in here to my S3XY Libre discussion, but he talking with his girl on the phone and they're tied at the hip. He talked to the girl 24/7. Girl won't leave him alone. And I have a definite idea and a plan for S3XY Libre so far. For the people who've been watching it, I have been having good storylines going with what I got right now. But I have been doing some changes and stuff, whatever. Like I said, I don't know if it's my OCD nature or whatever. I can't keep something going on for long periods of time without getting bored or disinterested. And but my buddy Sandra, she issued me a challenge because she knows me too damn well. She's like, yeah, right when something's going so well, you got things going on, then you want to change things. Because I was discussing about, you know, some of my characters and changes and whatever. And she's like, okay, I'm tired of this shit. She said, I issue you a challenge. I want you to go through a whole, at least a year of universe mode up until WrestleMania in the game. A whole year of you not making any changes, you know, to your roster or storylines, you know, changing the girls' looks and gimmicks and whatever. So I was like, she said, you know, who knows if you're consistent with it. She said, I feel you got something good going on. She said, if you look at your viewer numbers, it's like, yeah, there's not a shit ton of viewers, but people are watching your shit, whether it's background noise or people coming in, or if it's just a family member watching it or something. She said, I've been watching some of your stuff. She said, you got good ideas. She said she liked the characters, liked some of the stories going along. She said, I just need to tighten it up and I need to keep it going. So that's the challenge. So right now I'm going to go over my final roster. Chat with my cousin to see what arenas I want to use. It's going to be a strictly S3XY Libre universe mode. And I know it's hella late because 2K22 is coming out in about 2 weeks. Yep, my cousin Poppy D219 says the start of the beginning. It is the beginning. I was talking to him earlier about, instead of doing live streams, I will probably do the live streams as recaps, and basically I will do the live streams online, save all the matches, and just edit all the matches together to one complete show. That's what I was discussing with him, what I want to do. I don't know if people enjoy my commentary when I do the match. He said, well, you should do the commentary. I said, well, with the program, the share play I got on my PS4, I can add audio track to, you know, what I'm doing. So it wouldn't be a problem doing audio. It would just be extra work. But after I upload, you know, a show, like the next day I could do a recap episode, which will go over the highlights and potential storylines going on and stuff like that. But building up to S3XY Libre, I'm probably going to spend the next week doing promo videos. And yeah, promo videos for the main characters takes me 5 to 6 hours. I don't know if you've been on my Instagram and saw my little music videos. Yeah, they take 5 to 6 hours to do. That's a lot of editing. It's a lot of editing. And I like doing them. I haven't been doing them too much, but now to boost the show, to make it look more legit, the main players will all have new music videos, highlight videos, just to introduce the characters, to give you what their characteristics and stuff is like. That's my plan for the show so far. I'm just going to go over and introduce. I'm not going to be on here too long, maybe an hour, hour and a half. Hopefully my cousin's still in the room and watching this. Playing, you know, some music, going over some entrances, introducing some characters. What I have planned for them may differ in terms of what the computer, in terms of booking, will have planned for them. So don't get mad at me if I tell you one thing and the computer does another. The computer is going to have the final say in who gets booked and who doesn't get booked when it comes to the game. But for now, I'm going to have my cousin. I'm going to go over a few interests. I'm going to ask him. I'm going to run a character bio. I guess the first character I'm going to cover is a character I introduced. Let's go to my roster. Yeah. I really like the character. I like the idea of the character. I have a future storyline for her already preset. I don't know if the computer will book it. I might have to book it myself to see how it goes. But oh, hello, you on the mic, bro?
Yeah, I had to turn it down.
What happened? You told you to kick your girl off the phone?
No, she on the phone. She watching her Face Off show.
Oh. But I don't know if you can see what I'm going through on the screen. I don't know how bad the lag is.
I see it. You went over one.
Alright, so main character that I want to bring up is this one called Starlight. She is a character that I have her own storyline for. She is the daughter, I guess you could say, out of wedlock of one of my main characters. She is the CEO of the company of Star Suzuki. Yeah, Star Suzuki is a Japanese woman, but she's a lifelong lifer when it comes to the wrestling business. And you know, when she had a fling, got pregnant and had a kid, and her kid is, yeah, she had relations with a black man. So she has an interracial daughter, half Japanese, half black. And their whole thing was, since Star Suzuki is on the road during her wrestling career, she wasn't much of a mother. She handled her business. She decided to be the one to pay the child support. Send money to the father. She makes good enough money being a professional wrestler that she said, I can't be around. I'm traveling the world. And so she sent the money to help, the father raise Starlight. Bottom line, where the dad told, Starlight who her mother was. And so Starlight was like, okay, my mom is a world professional wrestler. And so she wanted to become one too. And Star Suzuki and the dad was like, well, you can do whatever you want, but I have one goal. You need to finish. You need to go to school. You need to go to college, get an education. So she did that deal. So she became a professional wrestler under the tutelage of her mom. Starlight has kind of a hero worship of her mother, but she doesn't really see her as a mother because she really hasn't been in her life like that. So they have a weird kind of relationship. I'm going to have a storyline pertaining to that. But yeah, I'm going to show her off in an entrance, and I got 2 songs that I'm debating which one to use in her entrance. And so I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Well, we shall see. Let me go to entrance creation, because I do gotta show them the arena. Okay, fuck it, we'll do like a match. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but it'll do 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, I'll have her face her mom in a match. So here's another thing, cousin. I don't know if you're listening, but I do have separate match types in terms of rules. The typical Sexy Libre rules is one-on-one. I have a 20-second limit when they're outside the ring. That gives them time to go out, and it also eliminates the amount of countouts in matches. And I also have the Sexy Libre Underground rules, which means I have knockouts turned on. So here's a question to you. Do you want the basic setup, or do you want knockouts turned on?
For the Libra, I say knockouts. Knockouts should be on.
All right, so he's voting for knockouts. So knockouts will be a part of Sexy Libre. Well, that means that will be another when I do keep stats. Since he said that, I'm going to create a knockout championship. So whoever has the most knockouts at the end of the, like, I guess, a month will compete for a knockout championship, and the people who have the most knockouts will compete for that championship. So that'll give me another championship to put on the roster. So we'll do knockouts. Don't happen often. It also depends on the wrestlers. Some wrestlers knock out more bitches more than others. I have run simulations. I have had matches where certain wrestlers, they will knock a bitch out. But we'll do a knockout match. The matches can still end in pin and submission, but when a knockout happens, it's spontaneous. They'll just get knocked the fuck out and the match is over. Knockouts make it very unpredictable because a match could probably go 10 to 20 minutes before somebody get pinned, but a knockout could happen in the first 3 minutes. A bitch will get just knocked out. So here's Starlight. Damn it. I got 2 songs I want to do for her, but I'll play the one song that I want to pick for her. But there's also, I got a hip hop song and I got like a heavy metal J-pop song I want to do for her. Because another part of her story is that when she trained to be a wrestler, you know, she went to Japan with her mom, you know, to train under her mom and in her dojo, and she made 2 very close friends. And the funny thing is her friends are a heel faction, they're bad guys, but they became so close that no matter what in life, they will always have each other's back. Even no matter what kind of life choices they do, you know, in the ring. So Starlight is in well, that's her first version, but this is her final version. I have to delete that. But this is the final version of Starlight. And yeah, she has a glowing star on her chest, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm trying to go for like a weird kind of combination of a magical schoolgirl Marvel superhero kind of vibe for her. You know, because that's how she thinks of herself, you know, kind of like a magical girl superhero. And she's part of the crazy kawaii faction, which includes her friend Yuri, and her other friend called Tama, who she was a former like female pride fighter. Well, that's not her original costume, but yeah, that's Tama. So she has an MMA background, and they're kind of like in a faction together. And but Yuri and Tama are the tag team, and then Starlight is the head of the faction. Even though she's not the highest rated of the 3, she's probably the most, she has the highest potential to be a great wrestler between the 3 because who her mom is. And so yeah, so here's Starlight. She does have 2 attires with 2 different hairs. And, you know, I took a lot of the feedback. People were saying, you don't have enough women of color. You don't have no black chicks. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to make probably the most well-written character, you know, a black chick. I met people halfway with her. And there's not too many black women in wrestling when you think about it. Granted, I think in AEW, their champion is Jade Cargill. I don't know. You should check her out, Car. She's hella tall, hella muscular, hella hot black chick. And yeah, she's like the top female wrestler in AEW. And okay, so here we have Starlight, and she's going to wrestle her mother, Star Suzuki. And Star Suzuki, I don't know, this is an older version of her, so she's not like, her stats are not crazy. She can still win. She's not, I have 2 versions of her. I have her in her prime, which is a 98. And then her, you know, kind of older in age. You know, she's on the downturn of her career, but she's still a really good wrestler. And so, so I'm definitely gonna have they're in So here's my arenas that I got. So I'm gonna do since you said the outdoor arena, here's the outdoor one, and I'm gonna have I could do day, evening, and night. But I like the night one because it looked like the game just animates a lot better. I don't know why. I can't explain it. It just happens. But here we go. And here's I kind of tweaked the new intro video. For people to see it, I added Starlight to it. It's a part of her entrance. There's a new, yeah, I changed some of the characters, but these are the final version of the characters. There's Star Suzuki, there's Wildcat, her sister, younger sister. There's Patera, that's the character that my cousin likes. There's Bombshell Buddy. And then we got the Ass Queen herself, Jin Chan. Let's see how fast I can get this music set up, but my computer's taking forever. Alrighty. Hopefully I can get this music set up in time before the match starts. Otherwise, we're going to have to exit the screen to pause the game to get the music started. And, woo! That's loud. Oh, oh. Oh, that's not it. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to pause the video right quick because the song is taking forever.